well of all souls. From these emerald waters doth life begin anew. Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity. All right.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
I think Cullen should talk with Garrus Vicarian. They can talk about recalibrating or calibrating weapons for hours into the night. A little bit of a Mass Effect reference. I apologize. All right. So this next chapter actually begins on one side of the map and ends up way on the other. First, we're going to go to Crestwood. Find the Warden. Hawke has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawke's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Warden's plans.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. Inquisitor, Hawke's Warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Alright. So, we're looking for a Grey Warden, so we'll take Blackwall with us. We are going to be dealing with some spiritual stuff, so we'll take Cole, and we'll take Solus.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad? Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Alright. Well, we definitely don't want to have this lingering around. It's a kind of creepy idea, the fact that since these rifts can open up anywhere, you can have one open up underwater. So we'll see if we can take care of this immediate problem here first, and then we'll go help the Warden.
This might interest you, sir.
Oh, yeah. Requisitions, I know. Can I fulfill this one?
This might interest you, sir. What is it? This could help us.
Almost. Just need a little bit more iron.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
That's an interesting thought. Does the rift work both ways? Look at the size of that moon. It's always made me wonder whether Thedas is actually a moon as opposed to a planet. Alright, let's get our other companions suited up here. Oops. Finish up that row. There we go. And Cole needs another assassin ability. Solus is good. I see undead probably. Yep. Looks like they're fighting with some villagers.
I'd go back to the village, miss. These roads are...
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Oh, they're Grey Wardens.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir,
Ah,
you sure we can't help the
so
village?
it's Stroud.
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
They stay by oaths sworn in blood. Not theirs, then their own. They're true.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
We haven't actually talked with Stroud in a while. Last time we saw him, he was wandering through Kirkwood, not Kirkwood, Kirkwall, on some errand for the Wardens, right as the Canari were uprising. And indeed, back earlier in the game, when we were looking at all of those Grey Warden journal entries about searching for someone, that's who they were searching for. So, for some reason, Stroud is being hunted by, you know, many, many Grey Wardens. And hunted extensively. Yeah, here's the village down here. Can always use more elf root. And of course, there are
Undead
demons.
by the gates.
Ready when you are. Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
That's what we're trying to fix. Okay, looks like we're heading up to that house on the hill. Mavari statues. Definitely Ferelden territory. Ah yes, the mayor's house.
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Alright, so we need to go to dam control number 3. Guess the reference if you can. And drain the lake. And that is over there. Okay. So probably down this route, I would imagine. I'm glad that not Hawke. I'm glad that Aurora noticed the dam because I could barely see it. There it is, right there against the moon. It's more than just a dam, though. It's a fortress.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
They're frightened inside, trapped by the walls that protect them.
Let's open the doors. You know, we could maybe try to find some place to sneak in, but we've been doing that for a lot. Let's take a more direct approach, just to shake things up.
One less to worry about.
Ouch. That one looked like it particularly hurt. Got him. Doing a lot of elemental damage now that we've leveled up quite a bit since the beginning of the game. Now I believe there's a mini-boss here for the bandits, somewhere near the actual controls. By the way, if you happen to be playing a mage, one of the things that you really want to do is get your magic attribute as high as possible, because that scales how much damage your attacks, your spell attacks do. So even if you've had the same kind of magical attack, such as my chain lightning here, since the beginning of the game, it can steadily get more and more powerful as long as you not just level up, but also craft yourself or find armor and weapons that will specifically increase your magic attribute to as high as possible. Aurora's taking the long way around. I think the others just went up that ladder.
I will remember this when it is over.
This war? The Inquisition?
The people. How you fought against the tide. It is courageous.
Some friendly words from Solus. Let's see, are the stairs over here? Yes, they are. I think I just want to get as high up as possible. At this point, taking Solus with you in your party is almost a guarantee that you'll always be good, because at this point he has extremely strong barrier spells and healing spells. And so he acts as excellent support, no matter who else in the party you happen to have with you. And of course, if you want to, as an Inquisitor, build up your spirit magic credentials, you can also serve that role as well. But of course, it means a little bit more micromanaging on your part, making sure everyone stays protected and healed.
I think that's all of them.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty. The Inquisition could make good use of it.
That was the mini-boss. We get a really nice maul item, which I think Iron Bull will like. Now we can lock the controls so that the lake will drain, and we'll also officially claim this for the Inquisition. And through the magic of a cutaway, suddenly the Inquisition is everywhere.
They won't hurt the villagers anymore.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Another time.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
And since we claimed a new fortification, we got a good chunk of power out of that accomplishment. Oh, we need to go way over there now. Okay. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I guess the fort and the dam are two different structures. I guess I forgot about that since last time I played.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
See if this place is guarded. Or infested with undead. Could be either one. Sounds quiet, though. Oh, the dam comes with a tavern.
What in?
Wonderful.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Yeah, this is hardly a lover's lane here, folks. Come on. Can end up being interrupted by undead. Not something that'll really keep the mood, you know? Lift some materials here. Not particularly interesting. So I guess we go this way to finally get to the controls. Here they are. Aurora's pretty strong.
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
The mayor? His shame had this shape.
Ah. Perhaps the mayor has not been truthful with us then. Let's head back out. Travel back to our camp here. See if we can actually get down to the lake now.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah. Lake's a lot lower now. It's not completely gone. And the rift is still out there near the center.
So this is old Crestwood.
Look at all the dead. Waiting for help that never came.
I can feel the weakness in the veil even above ground. Spirits are being called here like moths to flame.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
They drift, wandering. It's fortunate the rift did not warp them into demons.
One's looking. I'm Cole. Don't be afraid.
I think around here is a spirit that we can actually talk to. I'm just curious to see if I can find it really quick. It's in one of these buildings. Yeah.
Move! No, the other way! Move, I said! You there! I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
A lost spirit. This should...
Silence! Let the other one talk.
Maybe you can give it some guidance, Cole.
Maybe. My name is...
Compassion. Did I ask your name?
Oh, sorry.
Yep. So that's the last little clue there. That before Cole manifested in this world, he was a spirit of compassion. Probably shouldn't surprise anybody, I think, given the way that he talks about helping people.
Spirits are your expertise, Solus.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine.
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
All powerful spirits represent something. Compassion, justice, wisdom.
Soft virtues all. I am more. I am command.
Or pomposity.
What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
All you sensed was the anchor on my hand.
Then you are less than I thought, but feel no shame. Some must follow those who lead.
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
A simple enough request. The rage demon might threaten others as well.
I've heard worse orders.
Alright, we can do that really quick. Oops. I'm gonna go to the map. Here we go. So we need to find ourselves a rage demon. And let's see. Oh, is that not given in the list? Ah, here we go. Burdens of Command. And we need to go to the flooded
I believe I
caves
sense
anyway.
one of the artifacts of my people.
We should look around.
Okay, we can look over here really quick. Solus, I don't think one of the artifacts of your people is a bottle of ale. He must have been referring to something else. Okay. Now, obviously we can't walk out to the rest of the lake, so we need to find those old caves. And on the way, we'll be able to just go ahead and destroy that rage demon that the spirit was asking us to. I might as well actually then just flip this back to before. So let's look for a cave entrance.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
His new house is well furnished. Why is this one empty?
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
Did he take all the things out of his own home before the flood, maybe? Ah, there, I see a cave.
Where does this lead?
I thought there was supposed to be a rage demon around here somewhere. Maybe it's further in. In we go.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
It's humming below us. A window, wanting, wandering, looking back at what's looking.
Cole believes we are headed in the correct direction.
Thanks for translating, Solus. Some wandering spirits around here. It's nice, just as a kind of a change of pace, to find a place where spirits have come out through the rift and not immediately become demons. While it's supposedly it's common, it's nice to see the exception to the rule. Whoa, there's a sight. The moon has risen a bit since we first came here. Okay, is there a rift down here? Whoops, things are a bit unstable. If this is supposedly below the lake, I'm actually amazed it's not flooded. dead here.
Goodbye!
Oh, despair demons. I hate those. They're not the strongest as far as, or toughest to bring down, but some of their attacks are really, really high damage. And if you happen to get caught in them, it can eat you away before you even have a chance to click the potion button. Oh, one more. Looks like we have to go down this way. Some dwarven architecture down here. Which is almost always the case when you dig underground in Thedas. The old dwarven empire must have been enormous.
Down here.
The dwarves built well. Their runes still sing.
I mean, all the different places that the deep roads connect to. Pretty sure that the dwarves must have had the largest empire ever in the history of the world. There's a rage demon. Maybe that's the one. Hello, Mr. Rage Demon. Yeah, it's a bit tougher than the usual Rage Demons I come across. There we go. Yep, that was the one we were after. So on our way back, we'll touch base with the command spirit. Command spirit actually reminds me a little bit of the very, very beginning of the first game when Warden Vexus encountered the Spirit of Valor. Same kind of general vibe. There's the rift.
Demons ahead. They don't understand it here. They want to destroy everything.
Let's send them back to the Fade then. It's not going to do any good shooting my lightning into the rock. One more wave here. Almost done. Ah, this rift actually has 3 waves. So let's activate our special rift power here and get rid of the demons a little faster. Oops, did we miss one? Nope. Ah, and a 4th wave shows up. This is intense. That is focus fire now. This rage demon, and this should be the last one. Yep, there they are.
No more demons in the dead. The people will be safe now.
Let's tell the mayor.
I'm glad we did that.
I'm glad you're glad, Cole. Wanted to double check the loot around here because we did just pick up a unique item. Alright. Oh yeah, we can't just warp out of this place. Because it's technically a dungeon, so we're going to need to find our way back out. I don't think there's any other exit from here. Yeah. Just a big arena. See, again, there must be some kind of ceiling up there, otherwise the whole lake would be draining through there. Oh, maybe this is our shortcut. Blackwall, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. A few little resources here on the side. Down the ladder. A dwarven tomb, it seems. Some random loot. There's another chest over here. Nothing particular. Of course, there may be some other quest that brings you down here to find something. But it's not a way out, unfortunately. How about this way? I'm just interested in getting back to the surface.
Are you positive you know where we're going?
Absolutely not.
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
Oh, okay. Maybe I am on the right path. My map tells me it's this way. That is one thing that they will actually mark on maps for you right off the bat, is places where you can go to the next area. There we go. Alright, we're in a mine shaft. See where we come out. Oh. Ah, that must have been locked from the other side then. Of course. And we come out to another rift. Yay! Well, since we're here, we'll deal with it. Alright. Oh, no, two more. Second round. It's an undead round. Once again, just before it was about to attack me, Blackwell hits it with the grappling hook and pulls it away. I love it when that happens. Okay, now that we're on the map, we can start to travel around. So let's go to the town. We need to speak with the mayor. Can we not fast travel? I thought we could. Now we can. Okay. Yeah, you have to be completely out of battle mode in order to fast travel.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
Time to worry about planting the harvest.
Did he just hightail it out? Oh, he did. Look, it's completely empty. Read.
You're around here now.
Letter of Confession. Inquisitor, it was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did, in secret, the night they attacked. The undead you have been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight. Many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before. It was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. I cannot bear the sight of Old Crestwood now that the water is gone. I cannot stay. I'm sorry. Mayor Gregory Dedrick.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago, to stop the Blight from spreading.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
Scroll through this. And now we have an operation to actually go fetch him and bring him to justice, so we'll be doing that as well. Other thing I'll go ahead and do while I'm here is get into this locked area. Cole? You wouldn't mind? Let's see what goodies are in here. Well, for one thing, someone locked the door while there was a fire going on. That's just not safe. Yeah, there were some goodies in here. Okay. Alright. Now that the immediate threat of the rift in the lake has passed, now we will go find the Grey Warden. So set that as active. And I think we are kind of at the closest place that we could fast travel to anyway, so we'll just start heading down on our way. Maybe we can go out through the back of the town. Can't remember if there's a pass back here or not. Yes, there is actually. A landmark up here we can claim. Let's see, can we get up any higher into the hills? Yes, no? How about through this little gully here? No, too steep? Ah, darn, too steep. Well, that's just prime, as Optimus would say. Okay, gotta take the long way. Of course we have to take the long way. So, in that case, yeah, we're just going to have to go down to the south, I guess. Again, so much easier if we just had a pre-marked map of all the passes. But alas. Can we get through here? I doubt it. Nah. Not even gonna try. So let's see if we can come along this direction. We are generally going in the right direction so far. I see red lyrium. It's always got that little electricity sound around it. It's kind of disconcerting. Really should probably just be riding my mount, shouldn't I? Since we have a lot of open terrain. That's a little faster. No thanks. Not interested in random encounters today. Oh, of course this is the end of the road, isn't it? And I can't get up. Oh, this is a camping spot, so I guess I should mark it. There we go. I actually do remember having, I think now, taking this really long way around when I played it last time. Okay, I think this might be the cave I want, actually. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, here's Hawke.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Warden should be at the back of the cave.
He's not the only Warden around here. It's a good thing his friends didn't find him in Crestwood.
Yes, I saw them earlier. They've been told he's a traitor in order to capture or kill him. How much blood is shed by good men following bad orders?
Hawke would know.
Let's go.
Given what happened in Kirkwall.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Most of you Wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawke slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every Warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing. But I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a Warden that the Blight will soon claim him.
starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The Warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior Warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
So the Wardens are making some last, desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
Alright, on to the next part of the quest. And that's a new area, so we're going to have to access it from the war table. So at least all of the Wardens in Orlais are hearing the calling. If it is Corypheus doing it, hopefully that's the extent of it. It would be horrific if all of the Wardens across Thedas were hearing it. Alright, investigate the western approach. Commander Cullen, our scouts confirm the Inquisitor's report. A large force...
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
A large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the western approach. We need to establish a foothold out there immediately. Knight Captain Rylan. Commander Cullen, our scouts confirmed the Inquisitor's report. Oh, nope. I already read that. Never mind. Usually that's different. Okay, once again we will take Blackwall, but this time let's take... Yeah, we'll take Solas as well, actually, because of what's going on. But we'll take Varric this time, I think.